Hi everybody, this is Lefty Dad, and I am going to do a game from PC Replay Baseball from the Memorable Matchups 3 season. And this will be a game between the 1962 New York Yankees with Ralph Terry on the mound and the 2014 Kansas City Royals with James Shields on the mound. So that'll be interesting. And I think I've got the sound turned off. And I will control the Royals. And here we are. And if you're interested in the difference between some of the more recently released seasons, the only difference is that you get this more detailed landscape-shaped ballpark card. Now, this doesn't mean the newer seasons in terms of year. It's when they were released. So, I mean, 1935 will have this, but maybe like 1967 won't have it. I want to make sure I've got the sound turned off again, because I really kind of messed up on the last video. Okay, I do, and I do have the listing of the final stats for these teams. So I really like both of these teams, but we'll start with they're playing at Kansas City, and James Shields that year, he was 32. He threw over 200 innings, was 14-8. And be leading off for the Yankees will be Tom Tresh. So here we go. And this looks like it will be a fly out to center field to Lorenzo Cain. And next up, Bobby Richardson. I kind of really started to really get into baseball in 1962, maybe a little later than that, but I think I remember all the players on this team quite well. And I think I even went up to, I live in the Midwest, and my parents took me up to Minneapolis to see the Yankees play several times. I rooted for the Yankees there in Metropolitan Stadium or whatever it was called, and then people would tell me to shut up, but I was only 10. Okay, Bobby Richardson is up, and he hit 302 that year. That's going to be a ground out to Moustakas at third base. The Royals have good defense overall. It's above average. I don't know why I have a kind of a thing in my throat. Okay, Roger Maris is up. This is not 1961, but he hit 33 home runs in 1962. So Maris is going to ground out, I think, well, it'll be a close play. Infante gets him out. He had to roll anything but a 1 or a 6 to get the out. Okay, now Ralph Terry is on the mound for the Yankees. And he had I think it's one of his best seasons. 23 wins, a whip of 105. And starting off will be Norichka Akoy. God, I should know how to pronounce his name better than that. But anyway, let's go with the Royals. It's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. Tom Tresh is playing shortstop. I don't really remember that. I wonder who else they have on their team. Let me see if I can look. Click here on the Yankees. It won't show me. Okay, I'll have to wait till they're up to bat, I think. Okay. And now Omar Infante is up. And he's going to strike out, I think, yeah. Ralph Terry has a good card. He doesn't walk anybody. You can see that on the 5 column. but he does give up home runs on the 6 column. The rest of his numbers are really good, 1, 2, and 3 columns. So that accounts for his good pitching numbers. Okay, so now we've got the third hitter, Eric Hosmer, and it's kind of sad how his career ended up just diminishing each year by year, but anyway, he was really good in 2014. Well, they didn't hit a lot of home runs. I don't think anybody did in Kansas City because of the stadium. Okay, Mantle is up. He was 30. He was still hitting well, 321 that year with 30 home runs, and he missed a lot of games, it looks like. But James Shields is going to be facing him. Shields did not pitch as many innings as Terry. Terry pitched 298 innings, but Mantle draws a walk. And I think, yeah, he has a really high on-base percentage. He has a 49% on-base percentage, so he walks a lot. Elston Howard is up. Maybe this is the year he was the most valuable player. I don't know. It was one of these years. He hits into a tremendous amount of double plays. I can give the control back to me, and I can see if they have Kubek. I don't know why they're not playing Kubek. I guess he only played in 169. He only got 169 at bats. So I don't. Maybe this was his. Let's see if it shows here on. I can't see it when he debuted, but he's 26, so I'm sure that he must have just had an injury or something that year. Anyway, I'll give control back to the AI. And we'll see what they do. Will they hit and run? Will they... Howard is a average bunter, but no. This is a ground ball back to Shields. Shields is kind of an average fielder. If he can roll a 4, 5, or 6, it's a double play, but he doesn't. So they only get the runner at second. And now Joe Pepitone is up. And this particular version has the DH for everybody. So, and I guess they do that because, I don't know, because it's the home team. I don't know if it would be different if the Yankees were the home team, but because I think it's saying that the season is 1978, that is kind of the standard season when they had, I guess it's they're both American League teams, so DH. Okay, Joe, 21 years old. He debuted this season, so he's a rookie from Brooklyn, and hit 239. Okay, and I think these are all, in this memorable matchups, these are all teams that made the World Series in the year that they played. So the Yankees were in the World Series, and Kansas City was in the World Series, but they won it the following year. They didn't win it the first year. Okay, here's Hector Lopez. 2 down, Hector Lopez, 275, always kind of an underappreciated player. And he's going to get a base hit. That's going to move Howard nowhere to second base, and that's it. Eric Gordon has a tremendous arm. He's a 5 rated arm, and I think that's as high as it goes. So, Clete Boyer is up. Clete had a good hitting year that year, 272, and he was in practically every game. Okay, Clete is going to strike out. Yeah, he strikes out. And now we go to the bottom of the second. Ralph Terry faces Billy Butler. And Billy is going to walk. Well, maybe. No, it's a ground ball to the third baseman, Boyer. And looking at the Yankees defense, Mantle is rated low. He's below average, they have him rated. Boyer is rated perfect. Tresh is not rated good at shortstop. I don't know how many. I don't know if it showed. I'll wait till they're on at bat, and I'll see how many games at shortstop Tresh played. Maybe he played more. Skowron is playing first base because they have the DH. Okay, Alex Gordon is up, and Alex is going to strike out. Two down. And now Salvador Perez, still playing today, having a great year. And he was not a rookie. He'd been playing for a few years, but he was in 150 games, and 146 of them he caught. So he went through a lot of wear and tear, I suppose, but he's still doing great. Okay, this is going to be a line out. If he'd been a left-handed hitter, he would have had the righty-lefty matchup, but he isn't. Okay, Skowron played most of the year, 135 games anyway, the majority of the year, at first base. And let's see, Tresh, well, it'll tell me when he comes up to bat how many games he played at shortstop. Skowron is up, hit 270, 23 home runs. This could be a home run. Hard to do that in Kansas City, but if he can roll a 62 or higher, which is, very small likelihood, he'll automatically get a home run. He doesn't. He still has a chance if he rolls a 6 here. He rolls a 2, so there's not a home run, but he gets a base hit. Okay, now Tresh is up. Tresh played 111 games at shortstop, 23 years old, son of a major leaguer. And he's really a rookie because the previous year he was a September call-up. So rookie Tom Tresh, no outs. He is above average bunting. I don't know whether they want to bunt with these Yankees, but it's a short fly out to center field. Lorenzo Cain gathers it up. Now Richardson is up, and he hits a tough fly ball to Cain. It's in the gap. It will probably go for extra bases unless Cain can roll a 36 or lower, and he does. He rolls a 32. So he runs down the ball in the gap and prevents extra bases. 2 down, Roger Maris is up. Roger hits a tough ground ball to Omar Infante. We'll see if he can avoid committing an error. He doesn't commit many. He's got to roll a 55 or higher, 51, just under the limit. Okay, here's Mike Moustakas, who I think he's still playing. And this, he's 25. He has been in the league a few years. He really doesn't have a very good batting average. But anyway, we'll see what he does. This will be a line out to the third baseman. And we go now to the middle innings, top of the fourth, scoreless. Kansas City has yet to get a base hit against Ralph Terry. Lorenzo Cain hit 301, and with 5 home runs, but he had 28 stolen bases. He always missed. He only played 133 games. I don't know why. It just seemed like every 5th game he was out. I don't know if he needed rest or what, but in 2014. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop, Tresh. It was an easy ground ball. He makes the play with no problem. Alcides Escobar, I think he is still playing somewhere. I think he was on the Mets or someplace. I saw, maybe that was last year, but I think he's still barely hanging on with a team somewhere in the major leagues, not in the minor leagues. And he was 27. Wait, he would be really old. Maybe I'm mixed up about that, but he had 31 stolen bases. So Kansas City did run a lot. There was some guy on the Royals, I can't remember his name, but he said that's what speed do when they would win a game because of base running. Short fly to left, Lopez is there, he catches it. Now we go to, I guess now we're at the top of the fourth, before it was the bottom of the third. Okay, Mantle is up again, walked last time, draws a lot, he pounds this one. This could be out of here. If he rolls a 61 or more, it will be tough to do. No, he rolled a 14. But he gets a base hit. So that is now the third hit for the Yankees. Elston Howard is up. I guess they're going to let him hit. They did last time. And this is going to be a base hit up the middle, single up the middle. Mantle keeps right on going. He's still got speed on the bases. And now there will be a wild pitch. Well, I guess there won't. I thought there was going to be a wild pitch situation, but which is fortunate for James Shields since he is rated 0 for wild pitches, so it'd be an automatic wild pitch. Here's Pepitone, who does hit in double plays. Now, the AI, you can have the AI kind of handle the initial setup for how you want the infield, and Pepitone is rated 5 at bunting, so I don't think there's going to be a bunt. Now, maybe you could play them in to try to get Mantle at home, but I think it'd be wiser to try to get 2 outs here and just get out of this thing with 1 run. Pepitone may strike out. We'll see. James Shields. It's a righty-lefty matchup. This is going to be wow. If he would have just gotten a 4, any other number in this column, it would have been a out. But it's a base hit, and Howard is going to try to take third. Kind of risky. So we'll see. Lorenzo Cain has a good arm, way above average, and Howard decides to hold. So this is, I really like this about replay. Some of the other games you have to figure out if they're going to get a good jump, if they're going to steal, if they're going to take another base. If you're playing every game, every inning of every game, this is kind of a relief to let the computer do that. It doesn't bother me in the least, and it's very realistic, so it's not a problem. Hector Lopez is up, 1 run. They want to keep the crooked numbers off the board. That always seemed a little, I don't know, makes me cringe a little bit. Crooked numbers, you mean they're dishonest? They're deformed? But anyway, there's a straight up and down number. Okay, this could be an error by Escobar. We'll see how he does with his error rating. 53, really good. Going to be hard for him to make an error, but he does. They roll a 54. Wow, he just boots it right in front of him. Can't get anybody. Bases loaded. Okay, Clete Boyer is up. Now, the AI is suggesting that I go halfway with everybody, but I think I'm going to go play them in with nobody out. Boyer can strike out. Howard is slow at third. And this is going to be a base hit, I think. Wow, they're just getting these lucky little bloopers. Okay, if he can roll a 16 or less, it's not going to be an out, but he rolls his 56. There is a line drive single to center field. Pepitone comes in following. It's a 3-0 ball game, and we've got a crooked number up there. And now we'll see if Boyer can, if he gets a lead, he'll steal second. If he can't, he won't. So this is kind of the safe way. There's another, if you get a plus sign there, it means he's going to run no matter what. Okay, he's going to, James Shields is really good at holding, and Salvador Perez is as good as you get with his arm as a catcher, so it's going to be hard for him to get a good boy. And he had to get a 54, but he got a 53, so he's not going to steal. Okay, now Skowron. I think we're going to, Skowron, he hits a lot. All these 16s here are sacrifice flies, but he does hit a lot of double plays. We'll just try to get a double play and get out of this. And that's going to be a ground ball to Shields. He throws to second to try to get the double play. I don't know if Lopez is going to try to come running in. Shields has got to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to get the double play. He rolls a 2. He doesn't. Lopez comes in. Now it's 4-0. Tresh is up. Okay, we're just going to play halfway. And Tresh is, it's a ground ball at third. So they get the runner at second because they tried to go for a double play, but they couldn't turn it. Now Richardson is up, 2 down. Richardson is going to fly out to center field. So bad inning, 4 runs are in, and James Shields has 7 more batters he can face before he could become fatigued and go to his B ratings. Terry has 20 more. Of course, he's thrown a perfect ball game, hasn't he? Yeah, he's thrown a perfect ball game. No hits, no walks, no errors. So you're seeing a perfect ball game. And now here's a ground ball to third base. Boyer, easy play for him. Omar Infante. Omar is going to fly out to left field. And Eric Hosmer. Somebody has to get a hit. Nope, it's going to be a strikeout. So it's a perfect ball game still for Ralph Terry. Roger Maris is up against Shields. Roger is going to get a base on balls, and now there's going to be a wild pitch. And also, he's going to early hook base runner. So Shields, there's a formula, and you can see it in the instructions, the PDF, the help file here, how they come up with this early hook base runner. And if he gives up another hit or walk, then he's going to go to his B ratings. Now here, most likely going to be a wild pitch. It is, and his rating is 0, so it's the worst you can get. So it goes right down to second base. So there's no chance of a double play. I'm not going to play Hosmer in because he's not going to bunt. Mantle is up. Mantle walked and singled. This is just barely. I mean, Shields just barely stopped. If we'd gotten a 3, there would have been a hit, I think. So McCoy gets the out and right, 1 down. Howard is up. Howard is 1 for 2. He's going to hit a long drive to the wall. That's going to move Maris over, but Shields still is on his A ratings. And now we have Pepitone up. Joe Pepitone is going to hit a ground ball to the pitcher, who flips over to first base, and he does not go to his B ratings. He can only face 3 more hitters. Terry, throwing the perfect ball game, can face 17 more before, and he would probably get to pitch some more after that. Okay, Billy Butler is up. And there's going to be a long fly out to left. Lopez is right there, though, makes it easy. Alex Gordon is up. He is maybe going to walk. No, possible base on balls. Terry has exceptional control. You can see this little 2. So if he can roll a 1 or a 2 on a 6-sided die, it won't be a walk. If he doesn't, there goes his perfect game. Wow, and he does a 2. So he does not walk, and the perfect game is intact. Not anymore. This could be, there it is, a home run. Alex Gordon hits the ball right over into the fountains there in right field. So you never know how these games are going to end. 4-run lead, not that big now, it's a 3-run lead. Perez hits a sharp grounder to Richardson, easy toss to Skowron, and now we have 2 out. Moustakas is up. He's going to hit it out of here. Another home run. I told you at the beginning of the game, Terry gives up home runs. So he doesn't walk anybody, but that means he throws it right over the plate a lot, and now he's paying the price for that. Lorenzo Cain. So if you get anything in this 6th column, it could be a home run. Anybody could hit a home run against Terry. Now we're down to 2-run lead. Lorenzo Cain. I don't know, they've got him batting 8th. That seems a little weird. Okay, if he had been a left-handed hitter, that probably would have been a home run, because then you would have gone with the 8 with the righty-lefty matchup, which is a home run number. 59 is usually 59 plus 4 is 63, so that's a double. And but got a runner in scoring position with Alcides Escobar up. He played 162 games in 2014, always at the bottom of the order kind of, so he didn't get 600 at bats. And although he doesn't walk, Escobar, this could be a hit. It's a rare play. If this die roll at 6-sided, if it's a 1, it could be a possible foul out. If it's a 3 or 5, it's a rare play, and they have really great rare plays in replay baseball. And If it is a even number, 2, 4, 6, they'll be rolling against Escobar's speed, and he's really fast. So against his speed, it could be a dribbler to the mound. Terry's going to try to throw him out. Got to roll a 6. No, he doesn't. So we've got runners on the corners, 2 outs. And Akoi is up. Kind of a pesky little hitter, 5'9" from Japan. And we'll see if he bats left. So we have 2 outs. Escobar's really fast, Kane's really fast, and that is not going to be, he just needed to get, if it would have been a 3, one of these 2 numbers, he would have gotten a double or a triple, but he get 2 runs. So now we've got Shields, can face 3 more hitters. Hector Lopez is up. Hector hits a tough fly ball to Akoi, who's the weakest outfielder. It could be a double here if he can't catch up to it. He's got to roll at 25 or less. He rolls at 12, so he does catch up to it in the gap to prevent a double. Cleet Boyer, 25 years old, got a deep fly to left, nearly put it out into the bullpen there in left field. Gordon, great outfielder, is able to catch up to it. 2 down. Bill Skowron, wow, batting 9th. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Oh, is he going to hit it out of here? No. It's a righty-righty matchup. If it would have been a left-hander, that would have been way out. That would have been a 14, which, well, that would have been a really big, let's see, 14. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I just go by what it says. But anyway, he gets a double. Okay, now Shields, if he gives up a hit or a walk, he's going to go to B ratings. So he's kind of getting down to the end here. Tresh is up, and Tom Tresh is going to strike out. Okay, well, came close to scoring another run. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Omar Infante is up, and he's going to hit a double in the corner, and he's in the second base standing. Eric Hosmer, lefty-righty matchup. He can hit it out of here. He's struck out the last 2 times though, and Hosmer hits it way out to the fence and right. Just barely, Mantle's just barely able to catch it on the warning track, but Infante can move up to 3rd with 1 out. So they have a runner in scoring position for Billy Butler. Billy Butler only played in, well, he played in all the games, and he was mainly the DH that year. 6'1", 240 pounds. Hefty. Okay, Billy. Really slow. It's really slow. Infante has above average speed and ground out at first. They were not playing the in. So they trade the out for the run, and I don't know if they really traded it. They were trying to get it safe at first, but Gordon is up now. Gordon hit a home run his last at bat. They're down by 1 run now. 1 run. Gordon, this could be an error on Richardson. He's probably really good. We'll see here. He's a 53, so 54 or higher, there will be an A. 62. Richardson boots it. So they, Kansas City shortstop made an error. Now Richardson has made an error. Fast runner on first. Perez doesn't have to worry about the double play. And he's going to try to hit the long ball. There's a base hit. Right up the middle, right over the second base bag. And Gordon, fleet foot, goes into second. So now we have runners on the corner. Mike Moustakas is up. He hit a home run the last time he was up. And it's a righty-lefty matchup to favor Moustakas. Moustakas 2 down. Moustakas is going to hit a sharp grounder to Richardson, who flips it over to first, but Kansas City gets 1 run closer. It's a 1-run ball game. Shields, we'll see if he can get through the inning. We have relievers warming up in the bullpen. It's going to be a fly out to center or right field. So one down. Maris is up. Roger, he gets a base hit to left field, goes the other way, and that's going to be it for Shields because that's going to bump him down to his B ratings. And we've got more right-handers than left-handers, but the seventh inning, so you can see, again, this is not the 25-man roster, so I've got like unlimited, I've got every pitcher that ever pitched for the Royals in 2014, but you can see that they're listed here by what inning they normally entered the game in, and it's, I guess I can look at the seventh inning, so like Frazier here is really good. He would be a good one to bring in, and I think that we'll go with Frazier here since we have this unlimited supply of relief pitchers. He can only face 4 hitters, so he's going to probably be done at the end of this inning. Okay, 1 out, Maris on first, Mantle is up. He's a switch hitter, so he's going to get the advantage, and he gets the advantage. Line drive single to center field. That moves Maris over. Nothing you can do about that because he's a switch hitter. Okay, now here's Elston Howard. 1 down. They're playing in. Elston Howard is a double play machine, so I'm not going to play in. They're already ahead by 1 run. We're going to go set everybody at double play depth, halfway. Elston Howard, oh, he's going to hit a long drive. No, this is this interesting situation where if you roll, it's a 6-sided die. If you roll an odd number, it is a strikeout. An even number, it's a sacrifice fly, so it's important. Kansas City wants him to roll an odd number, and he does, so it's a strikeout. Talk about suspense. Okay, 2 down now. Pepitone is up. Do we want to go with the left-handed reliever? It's not the current day rules where you've got to face 3 hitters. So we have Scott Downs, who has this split card, which you see sometimes when a pitcher had a great deal of difference between how he did with right-handed hitters and left-handed hitters. And you can see against left-handed hitters much better lower numbers than right-handed hitters. Tim Collins, I don't know, he doesn't look that great. Walks a lot of people. He does have these ones here, but Pepitone, he doesn't walk very much, so maybe I will bring in Collins. Normally you bring him in the 8th inning, but this could be a huge mistake. Got a lefty-lefty matchup, and we're hoping that he gets something in the 3 column, and we get out of the inning. Okay, we get the 5, he's going to walk. Plus, it's an F. So now we've got Hector Lopez, and we're going to have to go to a right-handed pitcher. And maybe we'll go with Wade Davis. Yeah, Wade Davis. He walks a lot. This is risky. I've got Kelvin Herrera, who also walks a lot. Maybe we'll try Herrera. Who walks more? Wade. He's got a 1.14 whip. Wade. I think we'll go with Wade because. Okay, Wade facing Lopez. Now they'll probably pinch hit. Okay, 2 down. Wade is gonna walk him. Oh no! With bases loaded, it counts as two balls. So he still is facing Hector Lopez. Please don't go in the 1 column. I mean, in the 5 column. Look, he's all ones over here. Anything in the 1, 2, or 3 column. Oh no! This could be a home run. It's not going to be a home run, I don't think, but it is going to be a base hit. So I don't think any pitcher could have avoided that. But that is going to put Kansas City down by 3. Okay, so Wade couldn't come through. He'll face Boyer, and he's going to strike Boyer out. So tough luck. Got 3 more innings to catch up. Lorenzo Cain leads off, and he hits a triple, just barely. If Terry would have been able to get a 1, that would have not been a triple, but it is. Shoot, and we would have been able to tie the score up if we hadn't had that base hit with, he's lucky, Wade Davis said it wasn't a home run, actually. Okay, Escobar is up. Escobar, we don't want to bunt here because we're down 3. Escobar is going to strike out. Wow, I didn't think he'd strike out. I thought he'd at least hit a ground ball. Okay, Acoy is up. He is 0 for 3. Acoy, he's going to hit a grounder to Skowron, and that allows Cain to score. It's a 2-run game, 2 out. Here's Omar Infante. Omar, he strikes out. Wow, he didn't even hit a fly ball. Okay, Wade can face 2 more hitters, so we'll let him face Skowron. Skowron's going to get base hit up the middle. Okay, Wade can face 1 more. Tom Tresh is up. There is a fly out to center. Wade will be able to keep pitching on until he lets up a walk, gives up a walk or a hit. Then he'll go to his BR. I guess that's for B rating. It will happen if he doesn't get an out and he gets an infield single. So that's it for Wade. Wade is going to go to his B ratings. You see here. So there's a possible wild pitch. Now we'll go with Herrera. Well, let's see, Crow's not so great. Okay, Herrera. Yep, Herrera. And you can kind of game this a little bit because you could. Now, I'm not doing this to game it. I try to play straight up, but he's a wild pitch 4, which it makes it a lot less likely he's going to throw a wild pitch. So Kelvin Herrera from Dominican Republic, he's only 5'10", but back then he could throw 100 miles an hour. Okay, against Maris. I'm not worried about the righty-lefty matchup. Okay, well there's no play. The pitch was blocked in the dirt by the catcher. No advance. Maybe I should have been thinking about a righty-lefty matchup. Okay. No, this is going to maybe be a double play. Get us out of here. Possible double play, depending on the pivot man, Escobar, who's really good. So ground ball to the second baseman. He flips it to the shortstop. The shortstop, if he can just avoid rolling a 6, will get a double play, and he does. So, okay, it's a 2-run game. They put Kubek in at shortstop now because he's a lot better at defense, and Reed at center. I'm not quite sure who Reed is. I don't know why they put. I guess did they pinch hit or something? Reed is really lousy at center. Anyway, Ralph Terry is nearing the end, and we've got a righty-lefty matchup with Hosmer, but Hosmer has yet to get a hit. He's 0 for 3. Hosmer strikes out. Billy Butler is up now. Bottom of the 8th. Butler, he had the righty-righty matchup, which resulted in a leaping catch by the shortstop. So we've got 4 outs to go. Alex Gordon, he hit a home run, and he is going to, ground out. Couldn't get a walk. Okay, well, Herrera can face 4 more hitters. 2 of them will be batting left-handed. So here goes against Mantle, and this is going to be a looping drive. Gordon comes running, and he's really good. I got a Gold Glove that year. Oh, but it's a 66. It's the worst number you could roll for him. So he's not able to get it. Okay, Elston Howard is up. They're playing in again. on the for the third baseman. We're just going to go to halfway. We're trying to get a double play here. And he's going to get a base hit. Crap. Line drive hit to right field. Mantle is going to, well, he's got a chance to get extra bases. If he could roll a 4, 5, or 6, he'll get a double out of this, but he doesn't. And Mantle holds up at second. Now we've got left-handed Joe Pepitone up. He hits into a lot of double plays. I'm going to stick with Herrera. There's a fly out to left field. One down, okay. Now we've got Hector Lopez. Hits into an enormous number of double plays. And, oh, it's going to be a hit. Herrera doesn't give up home runs, but I don't know. We just had that previous roll a minute ago that was a 66. It'll be a home run. No, it's a base hit. Mantle's going to score, I'm sure. We'll see. Maybe he won't. The AI has the option of having him try to score. We're going to throw home. So we have to roll a 5 or a 6. He'll be out. 5. He's out. Out at the plate. Alex Gordon, the Gold Glover. Guns. I think he had a lot of assists that year from left field. Okay, so that turned out great. We got a double play. Okay, last chance for Herrera to get out of the inning. Boyer is 1 for 4, and Boyer, it's the rare play. We'll see here. A 1, it could be a foul out. 3 or 5, a rare play. Otherwise, against Boyer's speed, he's a 3, so that'll be a 50-50. It could be a foul out here. We can roll a 42 or less. And they do. Foul out to Salvador Perez, right behind the plate. Okay, now they're putting all kinds of defensive players in. They've got Long at first base, Blanchard in right field. They take Mantle out. And we've got Perez leading off, down by 2. Ralph Terry is trying to get a complete game out of this. There's a fly out to center, right field. Got some good hitters down the lineup. Okay, here's Moustakas. This could be an error on Boyer. I'm not sure. Usually third basemen have they're not as good at avoiding errors. So 25 or higher. And it's an error. In fact, he throws it past the first baseman. So Moustakas is at second base. They're going to bring in Jim Coates, who's not so great. And we're going to play. So right now, this is normal strategy on base running. Then you can go for it. But we're down by 2, and the old thing, the first thing you learn is that 1 run doesn't matter. So we're going to play safe. We don't want them thrown out at the plate. Lorenzo. So I don't even necessarily want to put in a faster runner because we're playing it safe. Kane is up. Kane is 2 for 3, a double and a triple. Great hitter. This is going to be a foul out to the second baseman. Not good. Okay, Escobar is up. Escobar hit 285. What I really need is a home run here. And nobody hits home runs on the Royals. Cologne. Dyson, he's the guy that said that's what speed do. Do we have any phenomenal batting averages? Cologne is good. But Escobar is, let's see, Cologne, they just don't hit home runs. Well, let's let Escobar hit and see what happens. Nope, he's going to hit a short fly to center, and that's the game. The 1962 New York Yankees prevail, and you can see here with this game you get a really nice box score. You get the play-by-play for everything that happened in the game. If they had a series, now you can see New York leads the series 1-0, and you can print it, you can send it to I guess this means like Excel spreadsheet. But anyway, that's that. And if you like the game, if you like the video, please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So this is Lefty Dad, hoping you have a great day.